Hey everyone, welcome back to Finger Guns. I'm your host, Chad,
And I'm Eddie.
and today we're going to be talking about the first episode of season 3 of Mandalorian. Okay,
Yes,
so
just to recap where we're at with the show. Um, you
you're
got to
gonna
see
you're gonna
Boba
do like
Fett.
a
You didn't see Boba Fett?
yeah.
I don't
I
know
was
what's
about to
wrong
say
with
I
you.
was gonna help.
It's the best show. Boba Fett's the best show. You got to see Boba Fett. Am I
True.
right, Jen?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
it's 10 times better than The Mandalorian.
Mhm.
They got Power Rangers in there.
Mhm.
They got aliens.
Mhm.
When they take off their masks, they look just like they were still wearing the mask.
Mhm.
They've
Mhm.
got back the tanks. Oh my God, they've got a ton of them.
Oh, they got the
Uh,
what's the thing? Like a panta.
Like yes, like a banta. Yeah, they got great lines, great
They got
lines,
iconic lines.
iconic lines. Anyway, so in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
middle of that show, there's like an episode of The Mandalorian, like it's like a spin-off essentially. It's weird.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
so it's basically like the first four episodes are just Book of Boba Fett, and they're like, we need backup, and the Mandalorian is, and it goes do 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 do, you know,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
Mandalorian is the backup, and then we get like a whole episode and a half about the Mandalorian.
yeah, and then he shows up in the Boba Fett world, and
Yep.
apparently it's like two
Yeah,
years,
yeah. Yeah. I was
like
about to
two
say
years
it's supposed to be.
after.
Yeah, but there's like no like, there's nothing like
They didn't
visually that
say that,
cues it. Yeah, there's nothing that says it either. There's no like
but it makes
2 years
sense
later,
because there's no way like the Boba Fett build up to like whatever happens in that show without having like
like
a few years
a couple of
past.
years. Yeah. What
Yeah,
do you mean? Like what part?
cause like he's already like the first episode he's already just like chilling at that at like Jabba's palace.
Doesn't he kill? Doesn't he kill the what's his face? The fish
Yeah,
of
at the
tuna
end of
at the
The
end of
Mandalorian
season 2.
season two,
Yeah.
and then like he's just chilling, and there's like already a bunch of stuff, and then like it's like it's definitely like the show the Boba Fett takes place like the first few episodes takes place like over a chunk of time for sure because he's already collecting like money from the places nearby, like the that
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So it's
What's
gotta
that? The
it gotta be
territories
at
and
least
stuff.
like a yeah at least a few months has passed. But uh, was it
Doesn't it feel like
John
between this?
Favreau?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. John
Yeah,
Favreau. Yeah.
he was like yeah 2 years has passed.
Yeah. He says it, but
Okay,
like it doesn't feel like 2 years.
but it makes sense also
It
because
makes
there's no
sense.
way like Grogu be jumping like crazy that fast.
Yeah. I mean, there's no like I don't know. There's no like visual indicator or anything. Like nobody gets older in like
Yeah,
Boba
they
Fett.
needed to
Yeah.
do a better job with the Book of Boba Fett to
Yeah.
show that time has
I
passed.
mean, they didn't do a better job of the show. Period. But
I
yeah.
would have even liked like a few episodes of The Mandalorian where he's just like without
Without
Grogu.
Grogu, I agree. Yeah, because it kind of cheapens it. Not kind of. It does cheapen the finale of season 2 because it's very
Yeah, I
emotional.
would have also liked to seen like his journey uh
Yeah, yeah,
without him after he was changed by him. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Even in the first episode, which we'll get to later, but like I'm just looking at Grogu, and he's just like he's very cute, but that's like basically his whole purpose, the whole episode. You know,
Which episode?
the first one,
Oh,
season 3. Yeah, like he doesn't
yeah, yeah,
like really
yeah.
do anything, which is fine, of course. But like I feel like they definitely could have at least written a season or maybe half a season, even like half a season. I would have been okay
I
with.
think he's gonna do stuff this season for sure.
No, I agree. I'm just saying like it. I don't know. I think it would have been a lot better if Goku wasn't, you know, like wasn't in the show for a while or for a bit. If you're gonna essentially like have this emotional send off in season 2, it feels wrong to like have him back so fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would have been pretty cool to see him do like his own Mandalorian things, which I guess he is doing, but like just by himself and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, the main takeaway from the Boba Fett thing is that like he picks up Grogu
Mm.
from Luke, because he don't Luke Grogu don't want to be no
Yeah.
Jedi. He wants to be chainmail wearing armor.
He yeah.
Yeah,
It felt like yeah. It felt like he obviously wanted him back, but also like you couldn't let him go.
yeah, and then he talks to like the armor girl, the
Yeah.
girl who makes
The
the
armorer.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like a
She's the
blacksmith,
leader. Yeah. She's like
Mandalorian,
the leader.
and she's like, you've been kicked out. You can't come back unless you cleanse yourself in the water underneath Mandalore in the mines. And he's like, but but it's Poison World, and she's like, well, tough. and and
Yeah, because
yeah,
he took off his helmet, like, and showed
yeah, and he
someone
doesn't know how to
willingly.
use the dark saber. It's too heavy for him
Yeah,
because
because he doesn't
he's
work
not
out.
one with the saber.
Yeah, maybe he needs a Jedi training.
He does. He needs to train with Ahsoka.
What if it was the opposite? What if Mandalorian had to let go of Grogu
Could be,
and
could be.
Grogu brings back a chain armor?
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so the first episode picks up like in this what I assumed was a flashback. I don't know why, but I thought it was just like a
I
flashback.
thought it was a flashback too, because I saw the kid and I was like, and there's a bunch of Mandalorians there too.
Yeah, and there
So
was
I was
like,
like,
oh, but
oh, okay,
I
this
thought they're all dead or
and,
whatever, or
and it
like a
makes
lot of them are dead.
and it would make sense, right? Like I feel like it would
Yeah,
make sense. It was like, oh, he's thinking about his time when he became like a Mandalorian or
yeah.
stuff like that, his initiation, or
I
whatever.
think that was the purpose too. It
Yeah,
was like to fake out.
yeah. Also, what if I know okay, it's supposed to be like 2 years after, but there's a lot of Mandalorians there.
Yeah,
Like,
but they're all like they're all statues.
I mean, statues that can
They're all
move.
AI. It's all
Uh,
AI Mandalorians. They're all
they're
robots.
stormtroopers.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I was
Uh,
I'm
Basically, the whole first part is just if you haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett, he goes and he basically says, "Can I come back?" And she's like, "No, we talked about this already. You can't come back unless you go bathe yourselves in the mines." And he's
yeah.
like, "But I found out that maybe it's not poisonous, so can I do it?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's what I said."
And she's like, and it's just like Grogu's like, just doing Grogu things, and she's like, alright, I guess.
Yeah, I think
That is what I said.
Grogu used some Jedi mind tricks for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's in his training. I mean, we do okay later on in the episode. We do
Also,
see him
that
use
big
like the
that
Force
big
pretty well.
monster that was like attacking them
Yeah.
would have totally killed them, right? They're like really bad. They're like terrible Mandalorians. None of them thought to throw the grenade in the mouth. Like their one trick.
They didn't like I don't know. They didn't, they just kind of like they really just stood there and like jetpacked.
And they shot him
They
with
did,
his thick armor, like as if it was gonna do anything.
yeah. They just kept shooting at him and like did where are they even?
Um, Florida
That makes sense.
could be.
True.
You don't know.
They're visiting the Disney World.
The big gator and the weird beach and all these.
It does.
Uh,
I will say it looked very nice though. That scene.
it looked pretty
It
good,
looked
yeah.
really nice, and the like Mando ship just like flying in was really cool.
Yeah. And then
It
when he
looked
flew
very nice.
out and he
Yeah.
was like hyperspace and then there was like those hyperspace whales. Now you know more Star Wars than me. That's like
Oh
a
yeah.
thing, right?
That is a
Apparently
thing.
I
Yeah.
heard that's from like
Yeah,
uh
they have space whales
it's
confirmed.
from Rebels apparently I heard or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
forgot
yeah,
exactly what it
are they
was.
like do they have force? Are they force whales?
Did I
Force space
force
whales?
sensitive? I think or something like that.
Actually,
I think so.
just imagine a Jedi whale.
I should probably like read up on a Jedi whale. It'd be too strong.
Oh, I searched a Jedi whale and it's just narwhals. It's narwhals but they have a lightsaber.
That's pretty good.
That's yeah,
That's how we weaponize novels.
I could see that.
You can see
If they
novels
live
with
on like
lightsabers.
they live on the world with the um Mon Calamari. They live on
Oh yeah.
Calamari. What a oh my God! Imagine living on because the Mon Calamari is the race, but it's
Mm,
also the planet. Oh, sorry, the planet's called Mon Cala,
yeah.
and the Mon Calamari live on Mon Cala, but
Yeah. There's
also
also
other
the other one.
species live on there. So it's like if you would live on Earth,
It would be like
uh, and the humans were called Earthians, and then all the other species
I mean,
were living there too. It'd be like you'd be a second class citizen because the
it,
planet's named after those
if
the main species.
if you think about it, we're supposed to be called Earth, a quote unquote Earthling
Oh,
term, or is it just like the
yeah, I
movie
guess
term?
that's I think maybe a movie term. Yeah.
What were we
Anyway, back
talking?
to
Okay.
the Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking. Okay.
So
What
then he
was
goes
I saying?
back to like the place. And did you see the I forgot what they're called, but they're like monkeys in the tree when he gets back there. Like he looks up and there's like these monkey aliens, like them. They look great.
Oh yeah. They're like the pet for Big Fortuna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what they call
I
it. I'm
he
definitely
said he was
obviously
gonna
never
come
know.
back too. He said John Favreau said they might come back.
Oh wait, who? Big Fortune, Fortune, Fortune.
The pet.
Oh wait, wait, what?
This guy. Salacious B. Crumb.
Never heard of never heard of his name.
He's like oh man, I remember him like a bit. Like he's like he was in the Jabba's palace. He's like always there, you know?
Uh, I no, I know him. I just never heard of his name.
Yeah, he's
He's
got a
iconic.
cool name. Gotta
He's
be
low
honest,
key
he's got a
iconic.
really cool name.
What's his name?
Salacious B. Crumb.
Salacious B. Crumb. I mean, it's not a bad name, I guess. It's a fun name. It's a fun name.
Not as good as not as good as this name though.
Oh, freak!
Who shows up
I
later.
love
I
that.
don't know if
Freak.
it's him or it's just his species. I think it's him, right?
Hey,
It's a me, Bubble Freak.
hey, what are you doing in my shop? But yeah, okay. So and then yeah, so then the town is really cool, by the way. I think
Yeah, what a glow up.
the
Uh,
town glowing up actually like that like definitely
it
pushed.
just it's a different place. They're totally just
It is
like
yeah.
it's not like I feel like it's like completely new. Like I know it's not sets and stuff, whatever, but like it's just a completely new set or whatever. It's not like
Dude,
it's like they erased whatever they had before and they built a new thing.
I feel like if you were watching Mandalorian season 3, like you didn't watch Boba Fett, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
But I guess that's like because they completely wrecked it in the end of the season one, right? It was like
Yeah,
completely
no,
destroyed.
it's in season 2.
Yeah, but like it was also in the process of being rebuilt, but it was completely destroyed in season one, right? Or like somewhat destroyed.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely destroyed.
Yeah.
Um, but
And then
I know it was in season. Yeah, it was in season 2.
yeah, and then Apollo Creed comes and talks to him and he's like, "Hey, remember that girl that was here? Yeah, we wrote her out of the show. Don't ask about her."
No, she got hired by the High
Yeah, she got
Republic,
hired by
the New
somebody else.
Republic. Yeah, yeah.
And now he
I love how. So you didn't mention the IG. Was it IG-11? Is that his name?
the statue?
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's a cool
IG-11
statue.
statue. Yeah, it's a cool statue. And like at the beginning of the episode, it's like previously a Mandalorian, and
Yeah,
like
they
it
always
shows the.
spoil
I'm
what's
like,
gonna
all right.
happen, Phil. And then the pirates, the pirate gang.
Oh yeah. Oh I think you
Are
forgot a
they the
couple.
pirates from Clone Wars? I haven't seen too much of Clone Wars. I've only seen like a
I think they're the
episode
same
in the third
race.
season.
I don't want to be speciesist, but like I think they're the same race.
They're the same race, right? But they're not. None of them are like the coolest pirate guy,
I
right?
don't. No, no, no. They're not Hondo. Hondo.
Is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
If you don't
for
kill him
sure he's
off,
dead because it happened a long, long time ago.
I mean,
But
you know,
got him,
you
got him.
know, some people that you think are dead aren't dead. They randomly come back to life.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. IGN, IG88.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
spoiler.
Wait, sorry,
IG-11 actually.
IG11. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the pirates are like, we're pirates, and you took a cut of our boss's salary, and we want to drink in this
School,
school for
because there
children
was a bar.
because we really want to,
And
and
then
we're
like he
pirates.
literally picks a fight with well, there's just a Mandalorian sitting there as
Yeah,
if like nothing's gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah. So like, we're gonna shoot you for some reason, even though we're
They
gonna
good. They
lose.
look good in terms of like I don't think I've ever seen them before in Star Wars, or if you have, I don't remember them. But they look
I
just
don't
like
remember
I thought they
either.
would from Clone Wars. It's straight into like the video game stuff where like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, you want to do this? Well, you gotta go fix this. Oh, you gotta fix this? Well, you don't have the
Yeah,
right parts. You
he's
want the
like,
right parts? I know a guy.
he's
Oh, the
like,
no
I
guy you know doesn't have the parts. Go get the parts.
basically he's just like, hey, like I want to, I need to do. I need to go to Mandalore, but Mandalore is like, un, like uninhabitable, right, or something.
It's
And then it's
yeah,
like
it's like
poisonous or something.
poisonous or whatever.
Yeah, and Mandal's like, well, I gotta get a droid to to scout it out because he has to go to like the mines and then like go into the water. So he's like, I
Yeah,
only trust one droid,
pickaxe.
and then the droid is dead.
And it was so obvious that he was gonna turn like back to his old programming
Yeah,
um
and like
protocols.
yeah, so he attacks, and then Mando has this really great line. That's why I call thinking with your head.
I thought he was supposed to save the child and bring it back to the other guy. But he just like he goes straight to like killing Grogu. But I thought his goal was to go and pick
Dominate,
up Grogu and bring
dominate.
him back to the old guy.
Maybe the guy's dead. What did he say? I forgot his exact quote. Exact like what he said, but it was something like
To
oh
terminate.
terminated. Yeah, it's like terminated.
Means to terminate Grogu.
But anyways,
They
so
put in the wrong language, and he starts speaking like Jar Jar. That'd be
oh, he
great.
should have. He should have spoken a different language. But anyways, so they like crush him again, and then they're like, look at, and then the guy's like, what's the like the mayor's name? I don't know what he is.
Grief
Oh,
Karga.
Grief Karga. Oh yeah.
Grief.
So anyways, Grief Karga's like, I'll show
What a
you my
name.
best. I'll show you my bestest engineers. And he's like, who are they? Can they do it? And they're like, you asked them. And it's the Babu Freak people.
Yeah, Babu
Yeah, and
Freak.
they're like, oh, Babu Freak.
And they're so cute with Rogu.
They just all look
And
the
they just
same.
speak gibberish.
They look exactly the same.
Hey, you can't say
The
that.
same
You
outfit,
can't
the
say that.
same chairs. I was like, who's talking? Which one is it? I guess it doesn't matter, but like, and they're like, if I have to find, you have to make a poodoo. And then they're like, all right, I guess we have to go find that part. And then while they're in the air, those four pirates that he killed, that one of them got away. Or yeah,
Yeah.
he killed four of
Yeah,
them,
the
and then
main
the
guy.
main guy got away.
Obviously, they do the same bullshit thing that they do on everything, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna suddenly have morals and not kill the big honcho, even though I killed all your henchmen, because this is not gonna come and bite me in the ass.
To be fair, to
If
be
you're gonna
fair,
kill
to be fair, I
all the
understood.
henchmen, then you're already bad enough that you can kill the big head honcho without any repercussions, because that's so stupid.
To be fair, I kind of understand because he's like, oh, like we gotta send one person back to tell him.
Like, yeah, okay, like he's
It's
not
like a
gonna go
show
and
of
bring back the big boss
it's
to
like a show
attack.
of sign, you know. It's like a, I
There's
guess.
no way that the yeah, but Mando should
Also,
know that there's no threat. He was like not gonna be threatened, and he was gonna go and yeah,
who's gonna protect him? Because like, okay, so he get
grief,
Amble and Mando
grief
like
Karga.
leaves. Mando leaves the planet, and then he gets like ambushed by these like four or five like pirates.
Yeah, and
So
you're
he's
like,
like,
oh, this is an
time for
easy
our
fight.
revenge, yeah. And I was like, now this is what's the line called? Now this
Yeah,
is
and you're
pod
like, oh,
racing, and then he goes into the asteroid belt, and then they're like, where is he? And then he does like some like assassin stuff, like hides behind the like an asteroid, like pew, pew, pew. I mean, it was cool. It looked really good. Like, I thought it was pretty cool.
yeah, it
It
was,
was cool. Like I'm
but
glad
but
it looked very nice. It's like wow, this is
then
really
it goes
building.
into like another video game thing. Well, I think it was just like more of the video game things where he's like he runs into like the big ship and he's like,
Yeah,
oh, out of level reach. Like he's just like level 3 ran into like level
little
97 big boss
mafia
ship.
boss.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's a
like
level
those
three
mobile
noob,
games.
and
He's
then
like, oh, gotta come back
oh,
later in the season to fight him, because that's probably what's gonna
yeah,
happen. He's gonna
100%. I wonder if he'll show up again. But like, man, it
with
was
like
like,
a big giant ship or something, or the whales, the hyperspace whales are gonna just eat the
oh,
ship
that
alive.
could be a thing.
I
And,
really hope it's not the thing.
anyways, there's a part. Okay, so like he kills like four of them, right? And then the guy's still alive, like the sidekick, whatever, like like the big henchman, basically.
The
And
big,
then,
yeah,
yeah, then he
the
leads him
top
to the
henchman.
yeah, he leads him to like the boss's like the final boss vehicle, and you're not high enough level yet, so he has to go, he has to leave,
Yeah,
and so
and
he's like,
so
and he
they
tells,
have a target lock, so if he moves or whatever,
yeah,
I guess they shoot him. But then he's
he's
like,
too fast,
I'm too fast.
he's too fast.
And then he goes and talks to Bowser.
Yeah. Oh wait, you didn't mention the best line. Never trust a pirate, and it's fucking bolts in. I just missed so much.
Oh yeah, and then it was Greenbeard. It was revealed
Oh
that the
yeah.
pirate head honcho is just like
What is he?
Greenbeard.
I've never seen that type of species. I've never seen that alien before.
He's probably just a regular alien who has like a bunch of vines growing on
Vines.
him. Yeah,
He's
he's a
just
big
like
fan of
moss.
vine.
He's just like seaweed. He used to be on Vine, but then like when it got shut down, he had to find other jobs.
Yeah, and so he went to pirating.
Yeah. Okay. So Mando's going to Bo-Katan.
Bowser's castle. Yep,
Yeah. Yeah. Bowser Castle.
it's a
It's
Mandalorian
a
castle, which
Mandalorian
looks
castle.
so sick.
It does look
Uh,
very sick. I love it. It reminds me of Game of Thrones.
yeah, and then Bo-Katan is just sitting there, as if like she's
But she's ready.
I
Yeah,
don't know, like
she's
she's like
prepared.
Bowser, just like we're waiting, just
Yeah,
sitting on
she's
the throne in
prepared.
full armor.
This is an NPC. This is NPC activities.
Honestly, this is like NPC behavior. It's like, hey, I don't do anything until somebody comes to address me. I just sit here. I'm not in comfortable clothing. I'm not
Yeah,
watching TV or
how does she get her
anything.
food? Like,
Oh, she has
because
probably
she's
a droid or something.
yeah, but like, how did they get their food?
She actually
Because like
doesn't starve until somebody comes to talk to her. Then she starts getting hungry.
because like uh, the thing. Okay, so she's basically like, oh, everyone left me because I didn't come back a dark saber, and now they're all like, mercenaries and bounty hunters and stuff. And
Yeah,
then,
I don't know too much about her
right.
because I assume she's in either Rebels or Clone Wars or both.
Oh, you don't watch Star Wars?
I haven't finished it.
Oh,
It's on
right.
the backlog.
Oh my.
There's so many other things
Cut
I
the
need to
podcast.
watch.
Cut the podcast. Oh my god.
Y- Hey, 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 hey.
Sure, I haven't watched Obi-Wan yet.
Yeah. See, and Obi-Wan was like even better than Boba Fett, and Boba Fett was
Whoa,
like the best.
shocker.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. They were good. They weren't like great or anything. They were good.
You know what's great?
I have some
Andor.
issues with those
And
shows, but like
Andor was great.
I haven't I haven't finished
I know
Andor.
you haven't. It's really good. It's amazing.
I know, I know. I really enjoyed it. It's just,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
I got up to that part where he gets
Well,
spoilers to
spoilers. What
Andor.
the fuck?
Spoilers. I didn't say anything yet.
Yeah.
Spoilers to Andor. I got up to the part where he gets arrested, and that
Oh,
was
like,
like the
oh,
end of the
okay.
episode. He
The
gets
beach.
arrested, and
The
I
beach.
hate when that happens.
It's really
Like,
good though.
oh, it's such a
Oh,
bullshit
that's
misunderstanding,
why
and
you
he gets
didn't know
arrested.
he was there. Oh, okay, I see. Andy Serkis, because you haven't met his character yet.
No, but I saw on the meme he
Yeah.
can't swim. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think that means something bad.
Maybe, I don't know. I watched the show, but I don't know. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's so good. So good. And it's like a yeah.
Anyway,
You gotta watch it.
Bo-Katan,
Find some time to watch it.
she looking badass over here.
I don't like her
With
character. I don't like her character.
I love her character.
Really, I
I
don't
think you
like her
just don't like
character.
a good villain. And she's not even a
No,
villain.
she's not a
She's just
no.
like
She's just.
she's just
All right,
she's
I'll tell you
kind
why. I'll
of
tell
a
you why I
bit.
don't like her character.
Give me a second. She's kind of like a has a bit of inflated ego, and she thinks she's like the shit, and she thinks she deserves the uh, master saber. I was gonna call it the master sword, but dark saber, the dark
Star
saber. She
Saber.
thinks she deserves the dark saber. And she's just like stuck up and upset at everything, and I think that's great. I feel like all characters can't just be like really cool or really high and mighty. Or I think
I,
her character is really well done.
I'll tell you why I don't like her.
Why? 'Cause she's a woman.
No, that's the only reason. I mean,
You heard
that's
it
not the
here
reason.
first, guys.
No,
It's
no,
an
no,
incel
no.
podcast.
Uh,
Like, yeah. So why you don't like Bo-Katan?
well, it's just a bunch of stuff in like Clone Wars and some Rebel stuff like that. Basically, they just treat her like a hero, but she hasn't done anything to redeem herself. IMO. They treat her
Yeah,
like a
but I think that's pretty much shown here that she's not like a hero,
not like a sorry, not like a not hero. More like she's not even
a
like an
terrorist.
anti-hero. She's just like she hasn't done anything that like makes me like her at all.
But
And like not like
you
a
don't like bad
I
characters?
love bad character.
Like
I
bad as in like
like what's
evil or not good,
no
but
I
not
love
as
evil
in like not
characters.
quality.
They're not yeah. She's
Yeah,
just not a good quality character.
I think she. What?
Like in terms of
I
like
think she's well written.
I don't think she's well written at all. I think
But
she's
like,
too flippy floppy. Like how
yeah,
they can't decide how they want to write her.
but people are like that.
I feel like she's she's
Come on, you don't tell me that you're not flippy floppy sometimes.
no, but like, the way she's written is not good in my opinion.
Maybe every time she gets hit in the head, she switches one back one way.
It's just very
I don't know. I don't know her as flippy floppy. Only I've seen her here is just set on that goal and doesn't care how it's gonna happen. That's all I've
yeah,
seen
and
over here.
I think that's fine. I think that's okay, but I don't. I mean, you'll. I think it's because I also watch Rebels and Clone Wars, and you haven't. So, because in Rebels
I've watched Rebels and Clone Wars
because in Rebels they kind of treat her like a hero, or like
because she is in my book.
okay, but what was I gonna say? But anyways, so she's like, we can continue with the explanation of the episodes. So basically, she's like, oh, like everyone left me because I don't have the dark saber. I'm alone in this castle with the droid. And then what does she do? She
And
basically
she's
like
like, okay,
you can
be that
go.
way, Mando.
Yeah, and she's like, all right, you have to. No, she's like, all right, you have to. I'll tell you. No, no, she wants him to lead with the dark saber or something, and he's like, nah. And she's like, all right, I'll just tell you where the place is, and then she tells him the place, and then that's the end of the episode.
And then it goes, boo doo doo doo
Yeah, and it
doo.
has like one of my favorite parts about the show,
Boom, boo doo doo,
the
boo doo
concept
doo.
art. The concept art is really nice.
Concept art is always good.
It's always good. Yeah, it's always nice. It's probably one of my favorite parts about like most of the shows that they do in this style. Like Boba Fett, same thing, right? They have like the
Yeah,
concept
the
art.
best show.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, but yeah. Anything particular?
I want a Darth
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks show. That's what I want.
Oh, they should do that in like a Star Wars Visions or something.
Darth Jar Jar.
I was gonna say Star Wars What Ifs, but they don't have that. But
Eh,
they should have that.
Eventually, when they do Star Wars What Ifs,
They will. They will. Visions is
which they
basically
100% will definitely do,
Visions is
because they
basically
will.
What Ifs. I mean, they will make so much.
Visions? Visions is not What Ifs, it's
Oh, sorry,
just,
sorry. Not
I
Visions.
guess it's more like other alternate concepts,
It's
if
yeah.
anything.
It's just alternate galaxies or something.
Some of them are really good. Some
Yeah,
of them
they
are
are really
just
good.
like eh. Like the singing one,
I just
this oh,
yeah, the one where
the
just like
English singing
people
was
rock
so bad.
still.
I should have watched that one sub.
I don't think I watched the whole thing of that. I think I was like, this is not that good. I'm just gonna skip it.
Yeah, and then it made it seem like the band was really good, but it was I don't know. I think it was Joseph Gordon-Levitt singing, and he
All
just wasn't good.
I'm saying is Bo-Katan was singing. You would like it.
Okay, we got a Bo-Katan stan over here, everyone.
No, I'm saying you would like it. Not I.
Oh, we got an anti-Bo-Katan stan over here.
Yep. I'm a Bo-Katan hater. But yeah. I
Yeah, and
mean,
that's the episode.
what'd you think about the episode?
And then the end credit scene.
What was that interesting?
No, it
I
was,
was like,
no,
there was
no,
that
no.
interesting.
I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I know everyone says like, oh, it's just like video game fetch quests, and but like, I don't know. I enjoyed. I enjoy the show. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's something that. I don't think it's. It's the first episode, so I think it's good. I think it's.
Hmm.
I think I watch it, and so if I watch it, then it's something that keeps me interested. Otherwise, I'd probably drop it.
Yeah.
But actually, that's kind of true, kind of not true. I've watched a lot of bad stuff and then continued, even though I knew it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like the iCarly continuation. I watched the whole first season,
Yeah.
even though after like the first episode, I'm like this isn't good. I'm only watching this because
Nostalgia.
of maybe Freddie and Spencer and Carly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I I was like, yeah, nostalgia, but also it's just not that good. And I think I might eventually go back and watch the second season, even though I know it's not gonna be good at all.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But if you're looking for something better than iCarly season one, yeah, episode one of
definitely
Mandalorian,
definitely
episode one of
Mandalorian.
season three.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. It's not as good. I mean, it's yeah. It doesn't have. It's missing that thing that iCarly has for sure.
Jerry Trainer.
Yeah, Jerry Trainer. Oh my God, imagine him as in a Mandalorian suit.
He could. Oh, okay. I was gonna say he could be a character in Star Wars. But it was. Yeah, I agree. It was okay. It just felt like like an average episode of Mandalorian. You know what I mean?
Um,
Maybe a bit
I,
worse
an
because there's a
average
lot of stuff.
episode of Mandalorian
Yeah.
reminds me always of the side quest episode where he's like with that lady who has to transfer eggs,
Oh
and then
yeah,
they
and then
go visit
Grogu's
the
eating the
spider.
eggs.
Yeah, and
Have
I
you
think
seen?
it's better than that one. But I
Have
don't
you?
know if that's like the worst episode
I think that's the
or if
worst
that's just an
episode.
app. It's good though. If that's the worst episode, I
I
enjoyed
think
that
so.
one.
Yeah, I actually think so. I know what you're talking about. It's impact. It's memorable. The episode's memorable. I'll give it that. It's not terrible.
Why? Because
It's
Grogu
not
be
bad.
eating eggs.
Yeah, and people be memeing it. You ever seen those like I don't know if it's a TikTok or like a like but you don't talk you know you've seen that video right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. But like it's basically just people like memeing it. It's gonna meme, but I think that's like the worst, like quote unquote the worst episode of Mandalorian. I don't know if like
The
that actually
best.
is, but yeah, I would say is you think it's better than that by a lot, or like
I think it's better than that for sure. I don't know about by a lot. Um,
yeah, I think
Nothing really happens, but also it's the first
it's the first
episode, and
episode. Yeah,
it's like, hey, I know you, none of you watched Boba Fett. Um, so this
I
is
think even sorry, uh, but like even that it doesn't really summarize Boba Fett. Like I feel like I'd still be confused if I didn't watch Boba Fett.
yeah, because
You
you'd
know
be
what I mean?
like,
Why is
I
Grogu here?
saw, yeah, I saw Grogu leave, and then
What the fuck?
Grogu's
Yeah,
not here
why is he
without
back?
anyone telling me anything.
Yeah, and why are yeah, pretty much. It's a big thing. It's not like this whole thing. It's a big
Yeah,
thing.
like finished last regards,
Best
uh,
regards. Best regards. Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, yeah. So I would say this is. Oh, you want to do your rating first? Because I think your rating is like you probably rate it
what are we
higher than
rating
I
it
would.
out of 10?
Just
It's
do
a
like
good
a. Should we just do like an out of 10?
a rating. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Let's
out of
just
10.
do out of 10.
Rating out of 10.
All right, what would you give it? Any decimal points? Any nothing?
Um,
Any favorite part of the
I
episode? Or least favorite?
always my least favorite part of the episode is probably the credits. I hate people who work on this shit. It's terrible. Get a real job. No, no.
Yeah, like podcasting
Um,
for our five
yeah.
viewers.
Yep. This is definitely our job. Um,
Yep.
um, I didn't like the beginning part when he talked to her. I didn't like their whole discussion because I felt like it was A, redundant,
Oh,
and B, if you haven't seen anything, too confusing. And then also like he kind of reiterated stuff and then he asked her again or I don't know, it felt weird in my head. I didn't like that. Best part is probably uh Bowser Bo-Katan.
yeah.
King
This is
King
the best part.
King Bo-Katan just chilling in her castle, like looking all cool but also just completely NPC. Um yeah, and then those are yeah, I'd probably give it a 6.5. It's good.
Six
I
and a
mean,
half.
it's 6.5 is good. It's not like not something that's like terrible, but
Yeah.
it's also not like something that's
No,
like
it's above
quality
average.
TV.
It's
But it's
like
also
above
a
average.
first episode, so you can't really
Yeah.
judge it too harshly because it's supposed to just intro the stuff.
Yeah.
If every episode was like episode 6 of a show, then it'd be weird.
No, I get you. I think. I mean, what I didn't like about it, I agree with you. Like the first part, I wasn't really like. But after the whole like he comes in part,
Yeah,
I was like,
because that was
eh.
cool.
Yeah, like
But
yeah,
then
it
there was
was.
like no point of him being there because we already knew this.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But that I didn't like how like it's only like 30 something like minutes of the show, of the episode. And I was like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like, oh, I haven't seen Mandalorian in a long time, and it's like, oh, just a 30-minute episode of like, of a, of like basically like starting up the season, like fetch questing and stuff. So I understand that from
yeah,
that point. Yeah,
yeah. You
which
gotta set up all the fetch
yeah,
quests that
it's
you're
like
gonna do.
it's like a setup to the quest. But it's like they definitely could have made the episode longer, in my opinion. But my favorite part is definitely the spaceship thing, space fight.
Oh, the space fight?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't like the
very good.
pirates though. The beginning part of the pirates. I did like this when he went into space and fought the pirates, and then also had to run away from the pirates.
Yeah, I like that part. That was my favorite part. That was really cool. It looked really good. Yeah, I would say like around 5.5, 6. I think it's fine. It's like a pretty
Yeah,
average episode. You know what I mean?
I think
Like,
you're always more critical than I am about stuff.
yeah. I mean, I didn't like this is an episode I'll definitely skip if I was rewatching The Mandalorian. Yeah, I mean that's fair to
Yeah,
say. And it's not.
if it was up to me,
Yeah,
I would skip everything and just rewatch Boba Fett. That's
and
that's
only
my suggestion, viewers.
and only the parts where the the cool kids are
Oh yeah, yeah.
only
It
the
would
scenes where
just
the cool
be
kids.
a a supercut of just the Power
Who
Rangers,
are they? Yeah, the freaking Space
and
Power Rangers.
mainly half of it would just be a loop of that guy spinning around and then shooting, starting from where he was, and he could just straight up shoot. No, no, no. He's got to do a 360 and then shoot.
And he has like the Spy Kids like the eye thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Spy Kid's eye. He's got the Spy Kid's eye.
Yeah, I would say yeah 6. I think it's off to a okay start. It's not like crazy or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's all right. You know,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
That's about good.
Oh, and that's been Mandalorian chat with the finger gun mans,
Mans,
Jen and Eddie.
mans, not
Yep,
men. Mans,
mans. You
man's
guys
body wash.
come back. I know this was so intriguing that you guys
I'll cut this.
can't wait for the next
No,
episode.
I'll cut this part out. This is
If you're watching this, you
degrading our
probably
degrading
are
our,
already
our
gonna
brand.
watch the second episode because this is like 10 years in the future and you have nothing to watch and you found just some
No, this is
random
10 years
shit
in
on
the
the internet.
future. This is 10 years in the future where we start popping off, and they're like, "Oh, we can't watch. Wait to watch the
Oh my
first
God, you
this
came back to
episode."
watch our first episode?
Nah,
You bunch of losers got
nah,
no life.
just kidding. I'm pirating this episode.
Yeah, okay. Like that's gonna
Uh,
do anything. They're gonna find the links.
no, no, no. Okay, but yeah. All right, we'll see you next time then. Yeah.
Yep, bye.